Life is often unfair. It's true. There are things that happen that are outside of our control that affect us, whether it's the economy, other people in our organization, accidents, what have you. But who is ultimately responsible? Listen in. Welcome to my journey of self-discovery, life balance, career success, and business creation. This podcast works to answer the question of how successful professionals like us stop drifting and get focused on keeping our careers and businesses growing rapidly while having a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love. What we call the Third Power Life. And this is the Third Power Life Podcast. Yeah, I used to have a poster. It was right on the wall, right up there. And all it said on it is, I am responsible. That was it. And it was a notice to myself that no matter what happens, I am ultimately responsible for my success, for my failure, for everything that happens to me. Now, sure, there are things that happen that are outside our control. We've got the economy. We've got, these glorious gas prices. Not. We have things that happen in our relationships, things that happen at our offices, things that happen all over the place, things that happen to us. But it's ultimately our responsibility what we do with that, how we react to that, and all of those things, whether positive or negative, can move us forward. I love, Jim Rohn has this wonderful saying that I tell my kids, the same wind blows on us all. The wind of difficulty, the wind of opportunity, the wind of economic wind, the social wind, all of that wind blows on us the same. But it's not the blowing of the wind that tells us where we're going. It's the setting of our sails. It's how do we navigate those difficult things. And I'm here to tell you, I've had plenty of stuff happen in my life that could have, or sometimes even should have, taken me out, right? But I didn't let it. And I'm here to tell you, there are things that are happening right now in work and other that I don't like. They're happening to me, right? But I can't let that control my success and where I'm going and my happiness and my fulfillment, my sense of well-being. I am responsible for what goes on in my head. Me. And there's nobody else that can control that. I love kind of the Stoic philosophy on that, when we lose control of everything else, we still have control of our mind. And I'm here to tell you that everything happens, and it happens for a reason. It's sometimes challenging to see that reason. I will grant you that. But I note in my journal this morning, I had written this, that in any given moment, we have two options: step forward into growth or step backwards into safety. So every time something happens in our world, we are responsible. Do we step forward? Do we grow from it? Or do we step back, trying to go back to our safety zone and be safe and small? I say it's time for growth. I say it's time to be brave. I say it's time to take control of your life and be responsible, even when things happen that are not your fault. Stuff happens at work that's not your fault. It's still, how do I take responsibility for this? And grow and be willing to take on that responsibility. I know from my personal, management experience, I am ecstatic when somebody is ready to take responsibility for what's going on. That's the person. That's the person I want to hire. That's the person I want to promote. That's the person I want to do well, is the person that's going to step in and go, you know what? I didn't necessarily cause this, but I will do what's necessary to fix it. I will take responsibility for that. Now, you don't necessarily have to take responsibilities for other people, but you have to take responsibility for yourself. And it's up to you to move your life forward. So when something happens, how is this my responsibility? Right? And learn to grow from it. Let that help you move forward, because every single time you take responsibility for something, you grow. It's like a muscle. You get stronger and you can take on more responsibilities. So, who is ultimately responsible? I'm responsible. You are responsible. So let's get out there and let's responsibly take our lives to the third power. Until next time. I'm glad you enjoyed this podcast. Please let us know what impacted you in today's episode. You can join our Discord or Facebook community to connect with like-minded people that want a real third power life. You can go to thirdpowerlife.com or look in the show notes for links. And remember, hit that like, subscribe, and rate button for the Third Power Life podcast. Until next time.